NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now, here's Doncic. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you played.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
Outside, Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Portland with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And the basket is good.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness. Of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Now Covington. Back to Nurkic. Over Porzingis. It's McCollum on the wing. On the left block. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Pass to Richardson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Yes, that goes in. Lillard's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
Lillard with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Here's Lillard. The Mavericks making the shot. Anthony left side. Shoots over Reddick. Shot's good by Anthony.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Richardson left side. Back to Doncic. To the inside. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's McCollum. Anthony in the corner. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Over Lillard. And it's Doncic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Lillard. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back to the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Lillard with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And yes, it's good. Lillard's got 8 points.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Anthony on the wing. Anthony on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And the basket by Lillard. 12 points for him.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Pass to Porzingis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Lillard. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Reddick inside the line, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Covington atop the key. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Here's Lillard. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Dallas. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Marjanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
And so he hits both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
.102 left to play here in the half. And Kleber slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Nailed from three-point land.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Finney Smith kept alive. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Damian Lillard. And now it's just a 4-point Dallas lead.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Covington. Lillard with no one around. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special.
Exactly, born and raised.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kleba with it. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Marjanovic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard outside. And shot on the way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Marjanovic.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Dallas moving it around. Rebound by Nurkic. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Covington inside the line. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Brunson. And the 3 off target. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Trailing here by 8.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And Portland with the ball. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Burke with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And now Covington running the floor all by himself. And the officials call a traveling violation. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dallas leading by 5. Lillard comes with the double team to the wing right side. Here's Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Cleveland, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Down low to the left wing. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 5 now.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Some impressive score. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now, Doncic. Outside, Redick. On the wing, Doncic. 6 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic that made him the player he is today.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Lillard outside. Nurkic in the post. Nice D from Porzingis.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw is good from Lillard. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Mavericks leading by 3. And here is Doncic. A pass to Porzingis. Stolen by McCollum. And stolen by Richardson. Doncic outside. Outside for Redick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Lillard outside. It's good. Lillard's got 34 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Right side, Porzingis. Moves back up. And he swishes it right through. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Really easy to understand why many are high on Porzingis. This guy is a terrific offensive player.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's McCollum. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Blazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
It's Richardson on the wing. Lillard with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Lillard. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Anthony on the double team. And the wide open shot from Redick. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
They get the points they need as Redick shows just how cold-blooded he can be. JJ has the bench up and going crazy with that.
Back to Lillard. Nurkic. Counts.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Portland with the ball. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. Here's Nurkic. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Off on that one. So the Trailblazers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence.